Hello, everybody. Good evening. Welcome to our Sunday night live stream, DKWTS live stream. I'm Alex. This is Chris.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to March.
Snowy left, but we have a snowy stand-in as usual.
If you're on very early, you may have seen her little butt pointing this way.
Yeah, Matt said he saw her. Well, happy March, everybody. We made it to March, so that's good.
Almost back to daylight savings time.
Exactly.
So it's about to get better.
I know. And we're heading into the last stage of the winter training series. Went by fast. 9 weeks went by fast. Well, 8 weeks went by fast. I have one more week. But hello, everyone. Welcome in.
I'd say that's the purpose of the training series, right? To make it feel like it goes fast.
True.
Make winter go fast.
Exactly. Give us a hello, thumbs up, something to let us know you're out there. See some folks on YouTube and Facebook. Matt says, hi, Snowy. Snowy was here earlier. Candace, hello. Greg is here. Cecilia's here. Maria's here. Corey is joining us. Nice to see all you folks tonight. Hey, Val.
You'll have to, if you want the snowy sighting, you'll have to rewind to the very beginning when we're done.
Yeah, the first minute.
Yeah.
Hi, Sheila and Ra. Good to see everybody, or I guess see your names.
Yeah, see everybody. That's good.
Good to see people here. At least we have some people that have stuck with us through the last 8 weeks. So we are gonna review stage 2 of the Kitten Crusher, our elevation stage, and we had a single day elevation challenge this last week. So hopefully folks did some big rides.
How's everyone out there doing with the elevation? I know it's everyone's favorite, right? I mean, I assume since it's my favorite, that it's got to be everyone's favorite, right?
Right.
Yeah. And so far, I think that's what everyone has said. I see no complaints. So cool. We'll just take it for that.
Yeah, let us know how your big rides went with this week. How much elevation did you do? Did you do as much as you wanted? Did you do more than you expected? Were you riding inside or outside?
I think I did more in my single day than I've done the entire year up to this point.
Hello, Willis and Bill. Hi, Joanna. Matt Hazard says he loves it. So that's good.
Matt, I can't see your non-poker face right now, but I know you're lying through your teeth.
Is he joking, do you think?
Last I heard from Matt, he said he can't wait for this to be over so he never has to climb the rest of the year.
Right, exactly. So just a little shout out to our friend Dane Paris, whose music we used during the live stream. You can find him on Spotify, Dane Paris. I think Chris is going to raise that music now. Thank you, Dane, for allowing us to use your music. We're not sure if YouTube knows that we're allowed, but...
No, they just flag us for everything. They have demonetized all of our streams that can't make any money anyways.
Right. All right, let's see. So Cecilia said I raced Monster Cross and didn't crash. Congrats. That's awesome.
Yeah, there's a lot of crashes there, so that's actually a pretty big win.
Yeah, let us know if you did a Monster Cross or something else this weekend, if there were any events out there. Christiana says, this was my first ride post-flu, and I almost cried mid-ride, but had to keep up my Zwift streak. Oh, wow. I'm sorry that you've been so sick. Hi, Jeff. Jeff just joined us. Maria says, I lost elevation these days. I'm guessing maybe lost elevation. Joanna didn't do a ton of elevation, but was thrilled to finally do a ride outside. That's good to hear. Bill also enjoyed riding outside, not on the trainer, and being at an in-person group ride. Real hills. That's true. Real hills versus virtual hills.
Those definitely are better because at least they're pretty, right?
Angeline says she did a Mountain 8 2200 inside. I also rode inside this morning. Did about 2,000 feet of climbing.
We were outside yesterday though, so we had
Yeah.
I had some friends in from out of town, gave a little tour of the watershed. Alex managed to put out a forest fire and save the entire area, so that was cool.
Yeah. It
Note,
was
note to everybody: don't.
stressful.
It's dry and windy, so don't do flammable things in the forest right now.
Yeah. Somebody almost started a fire putting out their cigarette on a dead log. So luckily we were able to stop it. We were out doing a trail work day, and a rider came by and said, "Hey, there's a tree on fire back there. Maybe somebody should check it out." So we went down, and it was, in fact, on fire, smoking, smoldering.
Yeah.
So we put it out and found a cigarette butt. Can't be sure, but the assumption is somebody put a cigarette butt out on the dead log, and it lit the whole thing on fire and could have burned down the entire forest. So don't do that, please. As Smokey Bear says, only you can prevent forest fires, and
Yes.
it's true. I don't know if only you, but you can.
Yes,
You
that is true.
can help with that. David says, my riding has been outside so far, but still planning an indoor tonight. Oh, double ride. Nice.
That's.
So,
I'm always impressed with the people that are doing rides while we do this live stream or after.
I mean,
I'm like totally checked out on riding at this point of a Sunday night.
I mean, it's because we're leading the live stream. But I think if you were watching or listening, you would probably want to do something else to take your mind off of the total random ramblings of us for an hour.
Yeah.
I'm sure it helps to be on a bike while listening.
I think it would, for me, it would feel like that, like trying to do homework on a Sunday night when I was a kid. I would
It's
never
hard
want
to
do
do
that.
a ride late at night.
Yeah.
All right, a few thank yous. I want to shout out to all of our ride leaders over the last few weeks, our virtual ride leaders. Thank you to Val, my teammate Val, Hillary, Ted, Sharon, Ray, KJ, Carl, Eric, Angela, Angie, people for joining and contributing to rides, Christy, Matt Hazard. I also want to thank our contributors, prize contributors, our events, and also to Willis from Shameless Nameless for sponsoring a prize giveaway, and to Anson for sponsoring a fun prize giveaway. And then we've also got some more event entries that we're going to be giving away this week, next week, and then probably into the following week after the series is over. We're considering a optional bonus week, but we'll also have some prizes at that time. You can use your points to enter for some prizes after the series is over, so we will not be done.
Yeah, you can't get rid of us that easily.
We won't be done right away.
We'll still be
have some
bugging
fun
you
stuff.
with emails.
Yeah,
and
so
live streams, and be like, God, these annoying people. It's winter's over. Go away.
yeah, so thank you to all of the folks who have been helping, supporting, and contributing during this series. We really appreciate it, and it's been great. I know we have a week left, but I just wanted to give those shout outs now.
No, it's really cool to see everyone who jumps in and helps out and does stuff. It's obviously a lot, so you're all very appreciated.
Yes. Let's see. People are saying, a lot of more riding outside. We do a great job entertaining while folks are on the trainer. People watching and riding. Lots of watching and riding here. And, Jody wants to know who will be at Croatan. Yeah, good question. Croatan is coming up in a couple weeks. So I think it's 2 weeks. Not next weekend, the weekend after. So
Yeah, I think the 15th or something.
shout out to anybody heading to Croatan. If you're going that way, drop it in the chat. We'll have a bunch of Dirty Kitten people out there. Chris and I will not be there this year, but I know that Ted will be there along with a number of other folks from DKWTS. So maybe you can all get together, have a drink, take some pictures, and we can live vicariously through you.
Eat a whoopie pie for me with Ted.
Bill says, I loved the trivia rides and this or that conversations all winter. Ted says, thank you for the chance to be part of it, especially to all the weekly Zoomers. And Croatan gang mount up. Yeah, Ted, we need a Zoomy decal.
And if this is your first time, if you are going down to Croatan and this is your first time down there, do not kid yourself by thinking it's going to be easy because it's
That's
flat.
True. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's hard. Still hard, even though it's flat.
100 miles or 150 miles of never being able to coast. Just remember that.
Jody says, Jody, Samantha, Jessica, and Christine will all be there.
Oh,
Man,
nice.
I'm kind of sad. I'm going to miss this. Is it possible to drive down just for the day to like hang out? It's a long drive.
That's like the whole day of driving.
Maria says soul sucking. That is very true.
In a good way, though.
I thought Cecilia was headed down there too. Cecilia says, I was going to race Croatan, but then I heard that Ted would not be cooking pierogies at the finish. I think Ted has to leave right away to go somewhere, South Carolina or something. So he's doing some crazy kind of drive all around situation.
I think that's pretty much on track for Ted.
Joanna says, I'll be at Mid-South. I know Hillary will be there too. Anyone else? Good question, Joanna. Yes, we have a bunch of Dirty Kitten teamies headed that way. Hillary, KJ, M, and Abby. I think those 4 teamies are headed down. I may be missing somebody, but we've got at least 4 Dirty Kitten team members heading down or out to Mid-South. So yeah, meet up, Joanna. Again, take pictures. I won't be there. I'll be prepping for cat camp, but love to see the photos and live through everybody during that experience. Yeah, Julie, thank you. Julie's headed there too.
If you're looking for people, if you're going to Croatan or Mid-South, jump in the Discord, throw out info on there. Maybe you guys can all get contact and hook up.
Yeah. Feel free to use the Discord and any group chats to continue connecting with folks and planning rides, meetups. It's always fun to see what people are doing, even after the series. David says, was there a Zwift ride this past Wednesday? Yes. Wednesday morning, 7 a.m. Zwift ride. It was an AM ride. There will also be a Wednesday AM ride this coming week. So I think you're probably asking for time of day, and it was AM.
All right.
Cecilia, but the real question is, who will be at the DKWTS waffle ride? Exactly. We're going to talk about that at the end of tonight.
Yes.
But we have our finale ride, real life finale ride happening on Sunday, March 9th, a week from today. 10 a.m. meetup in Frederick. Info will go out tonight with a bike reg link to sign up. And then we will send routes out later this week. So we're getting ready for that. And who knows what the weather will do. If Ted's involved, it'll be cold and rainy, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure just because we officially said we're doing it, it is now going to be 11 degrees on Sunday.
Well, okay. The entire week is going to be in the 50s and 60s. And then on Sunday, it's going to be 40.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Sounds right. Of course.
We've got a couple of days for it to turn around and drop down to the high 20s, maybe get a little snow.
It is the only day that is below 50 this entire week is Sunday. What the heck?
Do we have
Maria says shorts weather. Yeah, Maria will be there in shorts, I'm sure.
do we have some remote waffle rides going on too?
Well, we actually have a mitten waffle ride. Nice. So Ra and Val are leading a mitten waffle ride on Sunday up in their area of Michigan. If you would like to lead your own waffle ride in your area, please do that. Even if it's just like 2 of you, Jody and Sam, you could have your own,
And you can
Do it.
you could even ride with other people who weren't part of the series and just make them have waffles with you and tell them all about all the fun you had.
Ross says Michigan Waffle Ride will be happening Sunday, March 9th at 12 p.m. on the Barry-Roubaix course. I love this. I want to see all the pictures of all the waffle rides happening. Ted, we know that you apologize, but it doesn't help anything because it still is going to be cold. I don't like riding outside when it's below 50. So I will be trying not to complain at 40 degrees. I will wear all the clothes.
Rob, when is Barry-Roubaix? I don't. We were.
It keeps changing. It's like sometimes in the fall and sometimes not.
No, I think it's always in the spring. We were signed up for Barry-Roubaix in 2020, and then it
changed.
Well, and then it got canceled, and then following year we started doing Grellicat. So I think that's why
Val says
we've never
April
been
12th.
Yeah,
That's
so it's
why.
like it's a little rough for us.
We
Yeah,
can't do it because it's the weekend before Grellicat. Bill says my workplace waffle Wednesday is on March 26th. Yes. Bill, come to our waffle ride on Sunday.
More importantly, Bill, are you guys hiring? And where do you live? Can I commute?
All right. Well, let's get into it here. As we go through the leaderboard for the week, if you have any questions, comments, shout outs, let us know in the chat. Definitely shout outs. If you've got anybody in your category or just anybody in the series that you want to give a shout out to from the week, drop that in the comments and we will give them a shout out live. Because we know people have been doing big rides and getting some climbing in, and that's awesome. And we want to congratulate everybody and give some shout outs if we can. Ross says there's a Barry-Roubaix Fondo in October. So maybe that's what I was thinking of. All right, let's head over to the leaderboard. We're going to look at the Kitten Crusher Tour Stage 2 challenges. So if you go to the homepage of the leaderboard, you've got your updates here. Photo bonuses are still being entered for last week's Ride Buddy, Ride Pal. So those will be in, hopefully, by the end of tonight. We'll get those all in. So you should be able to see your points for that. And then we've got the Stage 2 challenge was to do a single day, most elevation in a single day, and that could be multiple rides, indoor and out. And then we've also got that Kitten Crusher Tour overall elevation challenge happening as well. So you've got the tour challenge and the stage challenge. And then hopefully you were able to enter into the super secret snowy pop-up bonus. If you go to the homepage here where Chris is, and then you click on that link right there.
Is this still valid?
It should be.
Still up?
Yeah. You go to this form and you can enter the super secret snowy pop-up bonus. All you do is answer those questions, submit, and then you will be entered to win some prizes. That closes tonight.
And keep in mind that
get on it.
Snowy is the one that grades this. So just know your audience. That's all I have to say.
So Ross says Thursday morning rides are amazing. Love that crew. That's Eric's early morning crew. And Matt Hazard says, shout out to Ted for organizing an ice cream ride today with amazing weather. Yeah, ice cream weather, actually.
Oh,
the weather itself was ice.
Yeah, I forgot about that was going on.
I know. There was a lot happening today.
Yeah, we had kind of a hectic week here.
Apologize, Ted, for missing it. We love you, and we'll eat ice cream with you next weekend. Bill says Arlington, Virginia, not hiring currently. So, but maybe you can have some waffles anyway.
Yeah. Maybe bring me in on as a Wednesday morning consultant and figure out something I can help out with.
Ted says, shout out to all the participants that showed up for the 25-degree, 30-mile-per-hour wind gusts on the ice cream ride today. Yeah, I hope we don't have wind gusts on Sunday. That would be sad phase. We'll still ride.
Yeah, I mean,
and then we'll go hang out.
Well, I mean, luckily you didn't do it yesterday. I think the wind yesterday was even crazier.
All right, so anyway, back to this. let's look at the challenges.
Right.
Single day leaderboard.
Single
What do we
day.
got going on here?
Well,
I was top 10.
I was all ready to
lap,
come in
I
here
thought.
and start bragging. And then Matt Hazard, who I thought was my friend, just had to throw this wait until Sunday, watch all the numbers, and then throw this hammer down. And like a half hour ago, I think I was still in the top 3.
Well, I think if you tried to beat him, he would just get back on the trainer and do more. So it looks like Matt, John, Rob, Chris, and Anson all in the top 5 there. I guess John is back and no longer sick.
Well, I was wondering because John was at 0 like all week.
Yeah.
And then I thought, well, maybe he's just saving it all up for one big ride.
Nah, he was super sick. Yeah. All right, let's look at another one.
So I may have to do like an 11:58 ride start tonight, and then just make everyone sweat a little bit.
If you want us to look at a specific category, let us know in the comments, and we'll search your category. You can give us your name or a category name. All right, so I was still in the top 10. We got Kelly, Ra up there in second, Angie, Angela, and Val all in the top 5. Nice. Some big rides here.
I thought I saw a few rumblings on this category. Were there some back and forths on elevation one day there? I don't know.
I think Angie did a big ride. Or no, Angie Schoonover knocked Val out. And Val was in 4th maybe, and then Angie took that spot. And so they're pretty close. And Val was saying that she was going to get back on the trainer and do a little bit more to edge out Angie, but then didn't. So, yeah. Nice work. What else should we look at?
I want to know, Rob, was that inside, outside? I know you're generally an outside rider, but
I know.
Surprising us with the trainer this year. So
I feel like it was outside. I don't think Ra's going to ride that much inside. Should we just go through all the categories, starting with like the first one?
Sure.
How many are there? Is one at the top or the bottom?
One is the people who have had the highest.
Should we start at the bottom and go all the way? Like, not the bottom, but should we start with the
we can do
lower elevation?
Sure.
Should we do Flatlanders? Give them a shout outs?
I think we'll just start with these. Yeah.
Okay.
We can go to that one next.
All right. So we've got Kristen. Oh, that's Adam's wife, Kristen.
From up our neighbor. Nice.
Both 2 Kristens, Kristen and Kristen. At the top of this one. All right. And then we got Jody, Julie, Jen, Rebecca, and Victoria coming in. Next one, all over 1,000. And then we've got Louise, Kristen, Tara, Julie, and Jennifer in the top 5 there. All are just under 1,000. And then, Christiana coming in at the top. Nice work. Followed by Angeline, Jennifer, Ani, and Lynn. All around 1,000 to 2,000 feet of elevation.
It's probably good that we did this and you just said that out loud, because as many times I've read her name, I don't know that I've ever noticed it was Christiana and not Christina. So you might have saved me some embarrassment later.
Ross says it was inside. Solo parenting, so I stayed inside. Wow. Climbed the Col de Tourmalet.
Wow, a whole new level of motivation. I'm impressed.
Who even are you anymore?
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know you. All right, then we've got Anne, Abby, April, Caroline, and Cecilia in the top 5 there. Ooh, Caroline and Cecilia neck and neck for that 4th, 5th position.
Yeah.
And then we've got Amanda, Angelique, Elizabeth Taylor, Cindy, and Teresa. And we got Amanda and Angelique battling it out for over 4,000 feet right there at the top.
Just a
Real
couple
close.
A couple of feet apart there.
I know. And then we already saw this one, Kelly, Sarah, Angie, and Val. And then me down there in 10th. Ooh, and then we got Teamy KJ at the top, followed by Sheila, Darcy, Jackie, and Holly, all over 4,000 feet, getting into some big rides. I see Sue Hughes there too. And now we've got Ellen, Amy, Ms. Lily, Robin, and Monica, and the 1,000 to 2,000 range. And then Helen Leitner, DKWTS returner, returning champion, actually, followed by Janae, Jen, Christine, and Esther.
Is that how you pronounce that?
I think so. Yeah.
I've been wondering. Yeah, I thought that's what it was, but
all over, just almost over 2,000. And then we've got my teamie Ivy at 10. I think she is overseas right now, riding in, is it Italy, or I'm not exactly sure, but I know that she's in Europe. Chelsea there with 7,000. Renee, Vivian, and Diane Harris. Really nice. And I see Linda right there, close to Diane, as well as Delynn, all real close in that 2,300 range. And then Alex Love coming in over 6,000 feet of elevation. Andy, Mady, Harlow, and Dina all over 3 there. We're getting into some big rides. And then we've got Aaron Baldwin out in West Virginia at the top, followed by Tracy, Tina, Katie, and Lena, all over 3. And then actually, Melanin Base Miles founder Sheila with 2,700. I know they did an MBN ride this past weekend.
Yeah, they were down in Loudoun County.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was the ride that
another
she did the
another place
elevation
that people think is flat, but it's sneaky. It'll roll up on you.
Roderick says, I love watching how far everyone is pushing themselves. And Shelby says, these elevations are insane. All right, and then finally, or not finally, almost at the top, right?
No, now we're starting into the men's categories.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Yeah. All right, so that was the top of the women's.
Yeah.
All right, and then we've got Dane here at the top of the men's. Dane, Jeff, Anthony, Ted, and Ian.
Well, I think that one stops at 10.
Oh, Ted, okay. Over right around 2. And then next one, Rob, Glenn, Ryan, Matt, and John, all over 2,000 feet of elevation.
Pretty good for Matt there, because most of his week is, I think, riding the W&OD.
Commuting.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we 4,000 at the top of that one. And then in this category, got Matt Hazard, John, Rob, Chris, and Anson, all real close, over 3,000, within like 500 feet of each other.
I mean, we should probably spend longer looking at this, since it's the only time that I've actually been on the screen for any of these things.
Yeah, exactly. All right, then we've got in the next one, Kyle with 7,500, Eric right there with 5,500, Kai, Corey, and Paul. Nice work, all almost over 4,000. Ted's there in the top 10 as well. And then we've got 17,000 feet. Holy schmoly. I wonder if that's the most for the entire week.
We got to see. I saw a big Tom Knoll number in there, but I can't remember. I think he may have only was like 12, but...
And I think Keith and Kate and Snoop may have been riding together. Their numbers are pretty close. So we've got Todd, Keith, Kaden, Chris, and Jim, all over 4, with some big numbers at the top there, over 10.
I'm gonna guess Todd. At least part of that was indoor, because I don't think there's enough daylight to get that right now.
Yeah, I mean, that's insane.
Yeah.
I wonder what that was. We should check on that one. Was he just going up and down and up and down? All right. And then we've got Matthew, Ed, Mitchell, Chris, and Cortez here. Right around 2,000. And then we've got Thomas, Joshua, Greg, John, and Ed, all over, just almost over 3,000.
Nice seeing Ed up there. Somewhat local, not too far from us. Regular at the events.
Somebody goes, what the? Okay, is that 1K in real life? We don't know. We need to figure this out. Where is this person riding 17,000 feet? Ted says we got a Snoop showdown. That's true.
Yeah.
I wonder if Angie didn't do 10. I think she did 5. So maybe she only rode half with them. Todd Thompson is my new hero, says Shelby. And then Angie says the Snoop boys were not all together, but it was a competition between them yesterday. Cecilia says, look, there needs to be an adjustment for in real life, smart trainer versus dumb trainer. I know, Cecilia, you've always got comments about that. All right. Second to last, we got Roderick here at the top with 6,000 feet. Then Rob, Brett, Bruce Buckley, and Chris. Nice work, everybody, over 3,000. Nice job, Roderick, at the top with 6. And then finally, and this answers our question so far, that Tom Knoll did not do the biggest ride, but still pretty big, 12,500, followed by, of course, Reggie with 11, and then Joseph, Jesse, and Rome there with those big numbers all over 7,000 feet. These people are crazy.
Yeah.
This is the crazy person group. They like to ride a lot of elevation.
Yeah.
This is
To everybody that climbed more than 2 miles, I'm worried about you. If we can help out in any way, let us know.
And then I think we had some non-binary categories as well, and juniors. So we've got M. Boo leading the non-binary group with 3,900, followed by Jonah, Jesse, and Hillary.
Oh, we should have cross-referenced that with the Sheila ride because I know they rode together.
And then I think we have some juniors. We've got Ivy, nice work, leading that with 800 feet. Yeah. Nice job. And then do we have anything for the Flatlanders?
We don't actually. Well, we do, but I don't know why the time is not showing up for them on there.
Okay.
But it is there. It's just I'm not sure why it's not showing up.
So Flatlanders, we need to fix your category, but this is all the folks who cannot do elevation. They have their own category, and I think it's based on time.
Duration, yeah.
Yeah. So Chris will get that going so we can actually see it. But we got Tab, Joe, Tiffany, and Rebecca battling it out.
I like that. I may have spelled something wrong when I was setting it up. And
in the Flatlands. Yeah. Val says, blink thrice if you're not okay. That's for all the people doing those big elevation rides.
Yeah.
All right. So any questions about the leaderboard, let us know. Drop questions or comments in the chat, and we will answer them as we go. I think the next thing is to just look at the overall and see. I just want to look at like the main overall. Reminder that we have that overall leaderboard for the entire tour. And we'll just pick there's your category.
Yeah.
So this shows for the 3 weeks for the tour, the total elevation you've been riding.
I'm getting close. What's the weather look like this week? Can I get on top of Jake there?
The fact that you're up there, having not done too many rides, is good.
Well, see, what everyone has to understand is we live at the bottom of a mountain. I'm gonna call it a mountain. If you disagree with me, that's fine. It's tall and pretty. So, but it's basically about 800 feet just to get to the trails. Yeah. So, pretty much all of our rides start with quite a bit of climbing. And I say that 800 feet just to get to the trails. And then your next choice is just where you're climbing to the next set of trails. So
can you go to my category? I want to see where I'm at. So head on over to the leaderboard and then click on that overall elevation challenge.
You're crushing
and you
me
can
there.
see where you are overall.
Angie Snoop, 21,000.
Angie Snoop leading my group.
Chill out there in Iowa.
Look at this teamy time. We got Ra, we got Val, then there's me. I see Ray there. But yeah, some big elevation rides.
Yep, yeah. So as we're entering this 3rd week, make sure you're keeping an eye on this leaderboard too, as well as the challenge that will come out this week.
Yeah.
I think both of these things will be the new challenge and this goal will be pretty in line, right? So.
Tina says, Tracy Nicholsberg in 1F is throwing down big elevation. Let's go to that one. Let's go to category 1F. Thanks for that, Tina. John says, feel like I came back from death today. Great ride in Yoko, PA. Was my first in 2 weeks. John, we miss you on all of the rides and Discord. Not hearing your comments. We want you to come back for one more week. Ross says we're all chasing the Snoops. That's true. It's a Snoop chase. All right, so here we go. Tracy Nicholsberg, 20,000 overall, leading this group, followed by Alex Love, Sheila, Tina, and Katie. Nice job. Nice job, ladies.
John, if you do any rides this week on that swing bike, I'll double your elevation. So you just gotta tag it there
Hey,
for me.
don't tempt him because he'll do it.
I know I shouldn't because I do want you to not kill yourself. So please, if you do it, only ride it up the hill and then get picked up and ridden home.
John, I want you to ride the swing bike at Croatan for the entire 150 miles. There's got to be some kind of world record.
And
that has to be like a Guinness Book World Record.
You have to do it, but also like both wheels have to never be in line. I want them to always be parallel to each other.
Angie says having a coach has restricted my hardcore rides, but also allows me to sleep. I mean, that's good. You should definitely sleep.
Angie, is coaching new to Angie? Is this a new thing?
New
Oh, well, Angie, let me tell you, when you have a coach, the main thing you have to do is actually don't do what your coach says. I think that's why you get a coach, right? So that you can always do more than what they say.
You should do what your coach says. Janae says I got passed by a K-Snoop on Zwift Friday. That's one of the K-Snoops. There's two of them.
You might have actually been passed by both of them, that they were just like so close to each other you couldn't tell that there was two people there.
Shelby says I'm blessed my house is on Devil's Bliss. Us old roadies enjoy northern Frederick County.
Oh, wait, do I know Shelby?
Yeah, Shelby lives in Frederick.
Oh, nice.
He's a Red Bull rep. All right, so Roderick wants us to look at 2M and says that somebody is way ahead in 2M. Rome, 23,000, followed by Roderick, Bruce, Brett, and Zach. Bruce is doing really well. I'm proud of him. Nice work, Bruce.
That's crazy for Bruce. I wonder where is he doing a lot of indoor stuff? Or?
He's been on a lot of the indoor rides.
Nice.
Yeah, just putting in the miles. You know, it's all about just getting out there, getting on the bike, inside, outside, wherever, whatever gets you through. So we love you. We love you for trying.
Yeah, Ted, I already, as long as you classify something as an e-bike, e-bike stats get classified into a separate category. So
I think we need to have a dumb trainer category, a non-smart trainer category for Cecilia.
Well, that's what the Flatlander is for.
Oh,
yeah.
Cecilia, are you in the Flatlanders group?
She's not.
Oh, well,
yeah.
What's going on? Let us know. Are you riding outside? Where are you getting your elevation? Ted says, big shout out to Chris. Got an e-bike this week, was trying to figure out how to not throw off the series and saw he had already solved the problem before I even thought about it. And Ross says, and way to go everyone who has challenged themselves extra hard this week. And Roderick is saying, catch me, Bruce. Bruce Buckley, if you're out there, Roderick's challenging you. Cecilia says she's not. Oh, well. Cecilia, do you want to be in the Flatlanders group? Let us know. Did you send an email? Do you need to be in it?
I didn't see one. I only got one from a couple people.
All right. So. Well, let us know, Cecilia, so we can get you where you need to be.
So,
all right.
So yeah, Ted, not that you were asking for all the details, but since we're here, I might as well give them to you. But so I actually do track. So for every day, and then everything up from there when I go to week or month or any other collection, I always do totals on what your total ride time is, and that excludes anything e-bike. And then I keep a separate total for outdoor rides, indoor rides, and then I do track e-bike rides in a separate thing too, so that if we had enough people that were looking for e-bike rides, that would all count. And then for duration stuff, I do count e-bike though. So.
Cecilia says, I ride outside when I can, and then there's Monster Cross. Well, props to you for doing Monster Cross. That is awesome, and I'm glad that you survived and did not crash. That is a plus right there. All right, are we ready to move on? Or do we have other leaderboard stuff to look at?
I think we should go on.
All right, so, finishing up with challenges. So this week, the ride challenge was to do an AM or a PM ride on the same day and time. What was it? Same day and time of day as one of our club rides. Yeah. So that means that if we had a Zwift club ride in the morning, anytime before 12 noon, you just had to do a morning ride that day. Or if it was a club ride in the evening after 12, do an evening ride that day. And it could be indoor, outdoor, virtual, non-virtual. So that's what that meant. Same time of day.
And I think I had some unexpected travel this week, so I was a
Ah,
little
that's right.
hectic again. I think I only got a couple of those days set up, so we'll get the rest of the week set up on there, so it all turns green for you.
Yeah, sorry everybody. We're a little behind this week because of some unexpected stuff, but we will get caught up as soon as we can. And then the social bonus or the photo bonus was to, I think you have social bonus right
Did
there.
I put in there? I think that's last week's,
You
right?
did not.
Yeah.
So the social bonus is for this week was to post about your favorite ride treats. And that could be anything that you like to have before, during, or after a ride. It doesn't have to be like fancy nutrition gels or blocks or goos or whatever. It could just be like something that you like to eat while you're riding, after you're riding. I know people have been posting some cool stuff like cookies and baked goods and
All the fun stuff.
various gummy things.
Yeah.
So let us know, in the chat if you have any interesting treats that you enjoy or you've seen anything interesting that somebody shared.
How many variations of whoopie pies did John send us?
Cecilia says anything with potatoes. So that's an interesting one. Yeah, I've seen some pretty interesting ones throughout the week.
So
I need to post mine.
So Cecilia, do French fries count? Because
That's a potato.
well, that's fine. Yeah.
It involves potatoes. All right. So, and then also there was, can you go to prizes, Chris? And then show everybody on the leaderboard. So another thing that we added this week is if you are on the leaderboard and you go to the prizes tab across the top, you will get to this page and you can enter to win a free entry to any of these events this week. And this will be open through tonight. So we've got Gravista, Roughneck Gravel Roubaix, and Kate's Mountain Challenge. And you do not, no points are required to enter this. But we will be adding some prizes for you to enter and use your points. So if you would like to enter to win a free entry to any of these events, just click that enter button and you will be entered. And then we'll do a random drawing for each one. I think we have 1 entry for Gravista, 2 for Roughneck, and 2 for Kate's Mountain Challenge. So just make sure that you're able to go to the event if you enter it. That way we don't have to keep picking people if you aren't actually able to go.
Yeah, but jump on that. A couple of those look like they still have pretty good odds. So make sure you jump in before we close it up.
Yeah, that'll be open through tonight. So Val says, how many people found a new ride snack this week they want to try? And then Shelby said, Welch's Fruit Chews and my wife's pound cake. I do Welch's Fruit Chews. I get them from Costco. Or is it Wegmans? Costco, I think.
I think Costco. I think the Costco
They
ones
come
are
in like
larger.
a pack of like 200 or
There's
something.
another brand that like has almost the same packaging that we get sometimes, but yeah.
Val, I saw your post. I think you had some sort of cookies, maybe Pepperidge Farm or something. Those looked good. I would like to try those. I have seen some interesting ones this week. Roderick wants to know, have we revealed how to win a burrito yet? Folks who enter random drawings. We'll do random drawings and send burritos because, sometimes it's nice to just give away things and not always have it be about being the best.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say about that. Burritos are coming.
And our drawings are completely random as long as your name's not Ted.
So Shelby says yes, Costco. Yeah, that's where I get mine.
Yeah.
And then Val says lemon sugar cookies. Those look good. I want to try those. I'm gonna grab a pack. Jeff says I think we need a ride snack list consolidated from all those posts. Ooh.
Oh, we could put that together. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. Hey Rod, do you want to give that a go? Because you don't have already so much to do for CatCam.
Well, I mean, just got to do something on those 5,000-foot trainer climbs, right?
Rod and Val, do you feel like consolidating all of this snack options? Tina says, I want to try pierogies. And Joanna says, I highly recommend pierogies and try them with Montreal steak seasoning. Huh. That is an interesting option. I don't know about that. Samantha would like dinner ideas. And then Ra gives me the this sign, which may or may not mean she'll do it, or maybe not. Bill
Yeah.
says ride snack Thanksgiving. Who's got the gravy flavor gels?
Yeah, Rock, can you clarify, is that a rock on? Like, you're cool with that? Or you think that Alex is the devil for
Yeah.
asking for it?
Sorry, Ra. We're not trying to give you more work. We understand you've got a lot going on already. Ra and Carrie do the social media bonus posts. They go through all of the posts and based on the hashtags. That's why you got to use your hashtags so that they can find your posts. So they go through all the posts and mark everybody down who does the post for the week. I go through all the emails and then we enter them into the system. So it's like a multi-step process for the social media posts. And I would like to thank Ra and Carrie for helping with that. And I know Val also helps a little bit by reminding people to put their hashtags. Ra says I'll work on it. All right. Well, we won't hold you to it. Hey, maybe Bill can help with that. Since you suggested it, Bill. Sounds like something you could do. Or sorry, not Bill, Jeff. That was Jeff. Maybe Jeff can help. Let us know if you would like to take that up. Take that on. Anything else that has to do with the leaderboard that we want to mention? Willis says pocket bacon. Yeah, we have that at DKGR. Roderick says, I got a roll, still have some guitar time. Thanks for all your hard work. Thanks, Roderick. Have a good night.
Thanks, Roderick.
Val says, where are all my data nerds? Yeah, we need data nerds. All you have to do is go into the Ride Dirty chat and just search for whatever the hashtag was that we used for ride snacks. And then just start making lists.
Yeah, that one won't be hard because you don't have to map all of everyone's crazy social media names back to their real names.
All right, here we go. If you do this, if you make the list, we will give you, what will we give them? Burrito? Free entry to something?
Or maybe some hot sauce to put on their ride snacks.
All right, if you take on
a couple of things,
the consolidation of the ride snacks job and put it all into a spreadsheet, we will give you either some Dirty Kitten merch or entry into Growly Cat. How about that? All right, there you go. We're just going to bribe people now. So, Ted says Roderick is sneaking off to add some last minute elevation. Yeah, we don't know about this guitar stuff. Ooh, Angie will help with the snacks. Thanks, Angie.
Yeah, I don't think I've ridden the guitar loop on Zwift before.
Linda LTP says, I'll do it for 1K elevation. I don't know if that's fair. We should just start putting like things we need help with up on here and like
offer bonus points.
If you do it, then you get bonus points.
Like for your like yard work and everything.
Yeah, exactly. We need our lawn mowed that will give you a burrito. Yeah. Willis is very concerned about being entered for Roughneck. I think I saw your name on there, Willis. I'll double check.
Yeah. If you're on that page and it won't let you click the button again, then you're in.
Let's see. Willis, you are there. I see you under Roughneck Gravel Roubaix. You are on the list, buddy. Don't worry. I got you. Thank you, and thanks for sending out those T-shirts. If you have not gotten a chance to check out the Shameless Nameless merch at shamelessnameless.com, there are some cool cat shirts that they just got, and a couple folks won some just as a fun giveaway that we did. So head on over and check out those possum shirts at the Shameless Nameless website. Do you want to pull that up real quick so everybody can see?
Sure.
While I get the rest of my notes here, because I know we need to wrap it up in a minute. So you just go to shamelessnameless.com, and then I think they have like a menu. Yeah, catalog.
I don't have it up yet. I'll get there in a second. I mean, it's not being shown yet.
And then you go to tees and hoodies, and they've got a paw pedal power tee. So we did a random drawing last week and gave a couple away to 2 lucky winners. And then Willis sent them out. So thank you so much for doing that. There's a cat on a bike.
With some catitude also.
Some serious catitude right there. All right, so let's wrap this up. Zwift Club rides coming up. We're going to have a ride every day, Monday through Friday next week. Monday night.
Oh, you want to have those up here?
You can actually click on that challenge. It'll be the same as this one. Yeah, and I'll put the blog post up tonight as usual, but we'll look at this schedule just as an example. Monday night, Tuesday night Zoomies, Wednesday morning Wildcat ride. Hillary will be leading that this next week. Thursday morning early bird with Eric. I'm joining that one.
I don't believe it.
I'm joining it. I will be there. Oh, it's so early. It counts if I'm there for like half, right?
I mean, not if you're trying to get points off of it. You have to be there for an hour.
And then our Friday morning coffee and trivia. We have a special trivia topic this week. So please join us for one of our virtual rides if you're able to. You can also join on Discord even if you're not riding. We do have folks that jump on their way to work during their commute or when they're making breakfast or, at work even.
If you're doing it on your way to work, hands-free, please. Legal disclaimer
True.
on our part.
Right. Don't hold your phone and look at it. Just listen. We don't want any accidents. And we may have some rides next during the bonus week, the optional bonus week, but we won't have one every day. We may just have a couple for folks who are interested. And then some announcements. We've got our event giveaways that we will do after, probably tomorrow. We'll start announcing. And then we've got 3 for next week. And Chris will quickly go through them. So we will be giving away 2 entries to Grusk next week. And that's Gravel Race Up Spruce Knob in West Virginia, one of our favorite events that sadly I will not be at this year.
What?
It's
I don't know if I knew this event.
Kaylee's bachelorette weekend. So I have to miss it. Unless I can figure out a way to get there and then get back to the bachelorette weekend.
Do I still get to go?
You can go.
Right.
I went last year without you.
I know, that was a bummer.
Super sad days. So we'll have 2 entries to Grusk. And then we've got 2 entries to our event, Dirty Kitten Gravel Race, in July. And that is that registration is opening up this next week. That is a 2-day event out in Virginia at the farm that we do our spring event. Same place, but just race versus ride. And then we've got 1 entry to the Lost River Classic and another West Virginia gravel ride. And that is in August. So we will be giving away... we'll be doing a event entry giveaway, random drawing.
Lost River is a cool kind of. I mean, it's not too far from everything around here, but a little bit untapped. It's a cool area if you haven't been out.
Candace says audio has been fading in and out.
I don't know.
Hopefully not. Is this better? Cecilia says Alex gets a burrito if she makes the Thursday AM ride. I will be there. At some point during the ride. And then next week, during our bonus week, we will be giving away the last of our event entries, and that's for Bike the Gravel in September, the Bike Doctor Grand Fondue in October, Unpaved of the Susquehanna in October, and then Falkerberg Cyclocross, which will be in the fall at some point. So we will do our final giveaways. We'll talk about those next Sunday, and we'll do final giveaways the week after the series ends. So we've still got a number of giveaways for events that we are hoping that folks will win. Audio was cutting out on YouTube, maybe?
Yeah, I don't know. It's, I mean, John says he restarted the app and it was fine. So
Shelby says, I'm planning on at least one DK this summer. It's on my list. It's good to know. Oh, Samantha said mine was too. I don't know. Maybe it's a YouTube thing. Not sure. Hopefully not an us thing.
dang YouTube.
All right. And then lastly, just a reminder that Growly Cat Reg is open. You go to our website, go to the events tab, click on Growly Cat, and you can enter our spring event on April 19th. DKW or DKGR, our summer event, Reg will open next week. And then we have our finale ride next Sunday, March 9th. That info will go out tonight. And last but not least, if you are interested in Dirty Kitten merch, head on to our website, go to our store, and you can order anything that you want that is available from our store, and we will ship it to you within, I don't know, 3 to 5 days-ish. Like a flannel. If you ordered merch, Dirty Kitten merch during the series, you should have gotten yours. It all went out. It's all out. So if you didn't get yours, I can check tracking for you. And flannels, the only thing that didn't go out was flannels. I am picking them up tomorrow, I think, and then sending them out this coming week. So I guess I lied. Not everything went out.
And
I still have to send out flannels.
And we still have some more of those if people want to order, right?
Yes, we will have flannels to sell. All right. That is all, folks. It is just about 8 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. Happy Sunday. Keep an eye out for that email coming tonight, probably late as always. And that blog post will go up at midnight, and then we'll have our last of the Kitten Crusher stage and the end of the series.
Bye, everybody. Have a fun week.
Have a good night, everybody. Hope to see you next Sunday in real life.